So this one's a bit of satisfying anticipation, good module targeting, and apt ammo choice. Here I am in my SCM-50T. JDEG is out wide in a KV-5, and we are both one-shots. And we got an ravenous Line 40T coming for our knickers. Now it all begins with the side shot. KV-4 kind of up the ass. I've got an angle on this 40T. I'm going to try and put a HE shell up his side when he comes in for you. Oh, you're welcome, JDEG.
Bye.
Oh, well, that went very well.
That went better than expected.
Now, important to note here the base HE logic. This guy is approaching with 647 HP. Now, on average, I will do 240 damage, and JDEG will do 320. If this guy gets in with his 4-shot auto-loader, he can viably kill both of us before we reload. So it makes sense, given that I'll get the side shot for me to load HE, boosting my damage from 240 to 320, and our combined damage from 560 to 640 for a far better chance at the kill. Further to that, let's talk about shot placement. Given that our HE shell only has 45mm of pen, we need to avoid spaced armor, those being the track, as spaced armor reduces the capacity of high explosive shells to penetrate. In addition, the superior posterolateral aspect of tanks is most often where you can find engines and fuel tanks. In the 40T's case, it's the big old fuel tank. Hence, in light of all that info, we place our shot here. Actually getting a substantial low roll for a HE pen, but bursting that fuel tank, burning him down, and setting him up as a one-shot for JDEG on the corner. I'm gonna try and put a HE shell up his side when he comes in for you.
Oh,
you're welcome, JDEG.
bye.
So here's a bold and effective counterplay, utilizing one of the newest features, the jet-boosted heavies. He actually thought that I was bad. You imagine? And as we know, I'm incredibly good, so must take a lot of acting skill. Yes, that worked perfect. That worked absolutely perfect, chat. Oh my god. Okay, now that time I was actually good. So the TNH is a very dangerous adversary. 440 alpha damage per shell, 880 in a clip, 2.5 second intra clip, is well capable of killing me in one shot with just a small low roll, but he has the second just in case he needs it. Now, as soon as it becomes clear that he's determined to kill me, exposing as he does on this corner, I fire up the jet boosters to immediately close the distance. I know that if I leave him access to my lower plate, I am dead as a doornail, and by closing off the distance, we cut off that shot. Both shots bounce, and we get to pummel his overconfident rectum right back to the garage. Yes, that worked perfect. So here we get some satisfying context inference, which, as I mentioned, should likely have been obvious far sooner. Okay, well, I'm gonna get to the... What on earth is that, and why is it there, and what? Tier 9 heavies. They have committed suicide by fire. My... That is an impressive blind shot. That's a very impressive... Actually, it's not blind at all, is it? Because there's an ELC in this bush right ahead of me. Hello. How are you? Enjoy the HE shell. Thanks for playing. Sorry, chat, my brain had to take a little while to work that out. Kind of embarrassing how long it took me to work that out, actually. Just pretend I worked that out way quicker than I actually did, please. So the odd spot here is the first clue. This spot undoubtedly came from that EBR. However, I was thrown off by this really odd play from the enemy heavy, and I didn't put it together. Second clue was the hit from a forest spirit, which, if blind, seemed especially odd to me because I wasn't right next to the rock, which might be an obvious location to blind shot. So that prompts me to start thinking about it, and you can see me eyeing the enemy team list, trying to put two and two together. Asking questions and quickly realising that the enemy ELC has not been spotted all game. And based on the spot earlier and the perma spot since, there's really only one location that he's likely to be. HE shell gets loaded, full blind penetration, panics him back, gets him killed. Wonderful. Enjoy the HE shell. So occasionally I go out directly looking for memes. This was not one of those times. But as you guys know, I will never just sit there and wave at one as it passes me by. Oh, I really can't cap pressure right now. This chufferter is going to be more than a problem. Did you see him have a look? Man had a quick look around the cap just to be sure there was no one in it. Bounce one, Chufferter. Yes, he missed one. If he fires one more at the Chufferter, he then at the guy, he then can't kill me. He's gotta know I'm here, surely. No way this works. Bugger. Don't shoot him. If he fires one at the other one, he has no clip left. Yes! Okay. This guy theoretically has none left unless he went for a reload. I bounced two, that's magical. 12 seconds. If I can avoid being rammed by this guy. For 12 seconds. Come on. Come on! Kolobanovs, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah! Okay, best win I've had in a while. Peachy. Ah, there's one. You laminate that, pin it on the wall, chat. So, logic. First, foliage cover. Felling a tree just inside the cap, 60 meters away on the corner where the Chufferter was poking. Lovely play. Second, camo. I got 56% around there with my setup. I'd say 30% for the fallen tree. Chufferter has a base view range of 380. If we estimate he's using optics, pushing a view range of 430, and by mass, he will spot me at around 51.6 meters, or 1.6 meters away from the proxy. I feel safe. Now, there's an old adage, never interrupt your opponent when they are making a mistake. I'm counting all 4 of this jar's shells, and I know that the time that he breaks cover, he's only got 1 left. And without a doubt, the best decision I made here was to hold fire and to let him go. I don't know what he was thinking, whether he thought the enemy tank that he was going after was in the cap, or even if he was thinking about it at all, I don't know. But letting him go was tip-top top play. Now, I shouldn't be out shooting him so wide, honestly, just in case of a random side shot coming in from one of these guys out on the side. We know the RT is reloading, so at this point, just have to not take any ramming damage. And that is yet another Kolobanovs to add to the collection. Kolobanovs, baby! That's what I'm talking about! Here's some really satisfying positioning, prioritization, and HP usage. Honestly, heat shells will just do the business with this guy. Okay. Yeah, positioning's fine here. So 122TM had the worst DPM in the entire game, so I knew I could beat his reload there, and also Lerva's gonna die to my team. That guy's most likely to escape, and also he does less alpha damage than the Lerva, so by leaving him alive, I would take more damage than prioritizing the Lerva, plus he's a one-shot, so... So, to unwrap that, when the 122TM fires, you can expect it to take around 15 seconds to reload. It has the worst DPM on any tier 8 medium tank in the entire game. So, given we fired at around the same time and I take about 13 seconds to reload, I know that I will beat his reload. Now, we do have a numerical overmatch on this side, which makes me want to push. Another consideration is the further I am under or toward this hill, the more TDs or enemy tanks would have to expose on top of it if they wanted to shoot me, making them an easier shot for my team. Also, if I get this Lerva to turn and look at me, makes him an easier shot for my team. In addition, the 122TM is the more likely and capable tank of escaping this engagement. My team's moving out, the Lerva is dead. Anyway, no matter how this goes, 122TM, if I shot the Lerva, could feasibly escape. Thus, he's priority. We've also got to consider that the Lerva is closer to my advancing team, meaning they are more likely to choose him as a target as opposed to the 122TM. Furthermore, the 122TM does 400 alpha compared to the Lerva's 320. So assuming they both get to fire one shot, I would rather the Lerva hit me than the 122TM. So we can implement all of this logic by doing exactly what we did. Knowing we'll beat 122TM's reload as we fire together, we jet boost, mitigating a shot from the Lerva. We then prioritize positioning under this hill to avoid potential TD fire from the high ground. This turns the Lerva to look at us. We fire about, I would estimate, 1 second before the TM reloads, absorb a single shot in the rear from the Lerva, who then gets taken out by my team moving up, gaining us a kill, a key position, and a bucket full of validation. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching. Do leave a like on the video, because likes as of late have been lacking likes, how severely troubling. I shall have to work harder and make better content, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna go and eat some mini eggs, because I already ate a bag, but I have another one. Yay! Anyway, thank you so much, and farewell.
What's goods are legendary, brutal stuff, like he does a thing and screws it up. But the world of tanks is kindergarten, childish software, real men play armored warfare, PvE. And his business model is actually insane, making money off of stuff but doesn't have to play a game. Also his leadership skills are dope as fuck. He says YOLO up, folks.